Okay, good everyone. I want to give like my last week a review on my last week's trade and what I could have done better and my expectations for the new week. Yeah, so let's get this started. Okay, this is very for the fact that I trade just two pairs, Euro USD and gold. On gold, what something kind of let's say stood out to me on gold. Yeah, on the 4 hour time frame, there's really nothing except the fact that we know we are bearish on gold. Yeah, and judging from that, you can see this. You understand? Like, yeah, we are bearish on gold overall because I've taken out this main low that broke structure. You understand? So this is like a real bearish trend now on gold. So overall, I have my bias bearish. Then something happened right here. Something happened right there. You can see price gave a break of structure to the downside here. Uh, yeah, we'd had that, and then price is something beautiful. It swept this candle's liquidity right here and broke structure again. So we can call this a valid break of structure. Understand? And after this sweep and break, this high is meant to be our protected high. This high right here is meant to be our protected high. But you can see price dumped, though it did not have liquidity. Yeah, but if it goes to like much lower time frame, 15, let me see. Give me a sec. I'll check my network. Okay. Yeah. If check the lower time frame, you can see this is clearly a sweep, a break. Price, judging that this is meant to be like my strong low, my strong high rather. And let's say price would have reacted from here and sold. Something to set to the downside. But price is something beautiful. It broke this high. It did not sweep it, it broke it with like a full body candle. Right here. You can see the full body close candle. Indicated a market structure shift for me. But judging from the fact that this is a market structure shift, ideally I will not maybe look for buys around here immediately. I want to see something extra to like give me an extra confirmation that okay, yes, we actually have a market structure shift and something maybe we are going to be bullish internally. So price now came down, failed to break this low. Yeah, failed to break this low. Instead, it started respecting demand. As you can see, price respected this demand and came down again, respected this demand. Though it's big, but I'll just keep it like this. Look at this demand. So this gives signs of okay, we now have a range. Yeah, we now have a range from this high, because this high has started the overall downtrend to this low now. We now have a range. So from this range, what I can see is this first leg, this bump on the road, and next price action to the downside, next sell leg to the downside. So judging from this, I automatically know that okay, this would be my internal range liquidity. Yeah, this is my internal range liquidity. So let me just delete this. So this being my internal range liquidity, I have something like this. Price is not always textbook. Is you see different things that kind of confuses. You just have to come with clarity and yeah. So I now see something like this. So what I expect is this to be taken out and possibly the down continuation. So this is what I'm seeing. This whole thing that's happening here is what I'm seeing here. So judging from the fact that I have a range, I now want to buy. If I can catch a buy setup, I want to buy till this high is taken. So I went to the lower time frame on the 1 hour chart, 1 hour time frame rather. So this is the last low that broke this high. This low that led to this change of break of this high. Yeah. So judging from that, I have this as my last, like another block because this rapid push it upside before it moves. And judging from that, I now have my liquidity will be this low. Yeah. I remember I took a buy from this block right here, but when I said I failed to break this, I knew that to be the liquidity. Then I broke even. It took me out of break even. So yeah, judging from the fact that I have this is something like this. Then price come down, take this low, and possibly. So this is what I'm expecting on gold. So yeah, I first entered for my first buy trade was from here. I'm still holding to this target. Yeah, it give like I mean it is like a 1:6 1:7 or so 7.5. So this is my first buy position. Then price started This is like last week was like a very slow week. Price was just going slow, slow, slow. I mean, gold just moved from liquidity to liquidity. So this was my first buy position placed. Then I had another entry around somewhere here. Then let me tell you the funny thing that happened to me. I had an entry around here because this one I went to like the much lower time frame. And what can I see? I saw that. Okay, let me check. Okay, yeah, okay, 15 minutes. I saw that price swept this low, broke this. I won't say this is a break fully, but yeah, price swept this low, came down to react to this block here. So overall, demand is being respected. Reacted from here, right from this block right here. Then I had a buy limit set around here because this is like my last order flow or whatnot, and given that this will be my liquidity, this will be my liquidity because liquidity, the leg that created liquidity got taken out. It swept this whole highs. So this is, but what I did not place my limit yet because this happened in the midnight. The Asian spread, I know I didn't want to be like a victim of spread because it happened to be fun. Trust me, it's not a good experience. Just being taken out by spread and your trade continues. So and also this zone was too big for me. Yeah. So I waited. So while waiting, this was midnight, so I was awake. I went to 5 minutes time to see if I would see any more confirmation to give me this confidence of this buy continuation. And I saw something crazy. This was on the 1 minute time frame that I took this trade. Give me a sec. I mean, what happens on the higher time frame is still the same that happens on the lower time frame. It's just time frame difference. There's really no biggie, I would say. So price did this. Yeah, I have to expand this. Okay. So I had a shift in market structure. This is remember price bracket from this my zone. So I had a shift in market structure right here. Yeah, right here. Or change of character, whatever. Change of character. Then judging from the fact that this high led to this internal break of structure, then you can see price reacted off it, gave second reaction, swept, took liquidity below this low and broke it. Then what I did after seeing that change of character, I had extra confidence that okay, yes, we are done selling on this right now. I'm going to start buying. Then I had my trade. I had a buy from here. This is like a let's say breaker block. Yeah, sort of breaker block. And what I did was I covered this whole low because, like I said, I've had experiences with gold that my entry wasn't like breaker blocks and mitigation blocks, but gold actually just dipped into the extreme and continued in this direction. So then from the fact that I had this, I had my long position from here, and I covered this low like this. My target was higher than this though. Then look at what price did. Ah, imagine waiting the whole night for this and you're waking up to, to SL. I will just go sleep. I will not even wake up that night. I might just sleep. So price dipped first one, dipped again. I was like, Then when price broke this internal high here, I went to sleep because I was like, since price has broken this internal high, there's nothing else. I just chill. I just went to sleep. Price broke this internal high and that gave me like extra confidence that okay, yes, price continuation. Then price came back, took me out, came back and dipped more into this zone. Kai, when I pour me water, this thing sucked my blood. So yeah, that was what happened. That's how I got 8k loss here. My first position is still running and I set it at break even because internal structures high has been broken. So let me get this. I wanted this to be short. So yeah, this was my first loss of the week. Let me delete this and show you guys my second loss and my last entry that is still running. So I got stopped out there. That being it, I got stopped out there sadly. Then price did something again. It rejected off this high first, came back, rejected off, then broke it. I had a buy limit around here. Good, why me die? Judging from the fact that he has a fair value gap, yeah, at least it kind of it was logical to me, yeah. So, but when I had the loss, I had to, how would I put it? I had to just recheck my chart and understand why it happened and why I got stopped out. So I had a buy limit around here. I'm just say somewhere around here. Because it matches with this sort of a breaker block. And Ajeba, I was like, if I place my buy here due to this whole extreme stuff and I cover this low, it's too it's too big. Yeah, so I just have to stick to this. And which trust me, it paid me. My target for this continuation entry was this high. I just want this high to be taken out. Might just back that first, TP. But it didn't happen. Price didn't even give me any sort of hope. It just dipped. Like it just dipped. Hey, I cried. So that's that for that. That's how I got stopped out on that one. Then I saw something again. After getting stopped out, I did not. I guess this happened the same day. I guess yeah, okay, it happened the same day. So I now saw something that I was not meant to pay attention to what was happening here overall. This is like the main structure I'm trading now. This internal buy structure. And I realized that my mistake was that first of all, I used this as liquidity. I mean, it got taken out. It made sense to me that it would be liquidity. But price came back to this main buy structure. This was the last block directed off this demand this week here and broke structure, giving this as an inducement. Yeah, this is then buys from this block right here. This is how I got my last entry. So last week on gold was total of 4 entries. Make I try. 4 entries and two running, two SLs. Just give me a sec. Let me plug in my laptop. Ah, okay. I guess it's charging now. So okay, this was my last entry on gold. This target is still up here. So tell me why gold took out liquidity from this high, and instead of it to just keep going, it came back. Like when gold was, doing this whole slow movement, I was just like anything when gold want to make you do, no concern me again. I don't enter. If you gold came back, retested, but then failed to break this high, though he swept it. Yeah, he swept it. So I have, I'll be looking out for this block here for buy continuation. That's if gold will come there because judging that this will be my liquidity, the gold has taken its liquidity out. Oh, well, gold can do anything he wants to do. I'm not really saying that. And this is like my liquidity. I had my buy order here on Friday. Yeah, this happened on Friday. On Friday, but I guess it was like a missed entry. You feel it was a missed entry. So gold swept liquidity below this low, and this kind of affirmed the whole talk of price is not interested in your point of interest, but just liquidity. Just taking liquidity, it pumped, and this is where price is at currently. So far on gold, 2 entries so far. No, 4 entries rather, two stop losses, and you know, um, two still running. And the two that are running, they are currently break on like they are risk free trades. So whatever happens, happens. If you, but I know that this high overall will be taken out. This high overall will be taken out. This is like my first drawn liquidity, and I'll probably bag some profit around after this high gets taken out. Once I get taken out, I'll like take like half of my profit off the table. So hopefully this trade passes my phase one account. Yeah, and we look for on to the next. I look forward to the next. So on Euro USD, Euro USD just bought without me, man. And I could not just I know if you just they enter anyhow since nothing of my test formed. Let's check Euro USD. So this right here is literally this is like the main this thing I trade, my main broker. I just thought I explained is what happened here. So on Euro USD, okay, everything here is I'll just explain with what is here. Same thing that I said in my previous video. A market structure shift happened here. Now I have a high and a low, which is this high that started the sell to the downside, and this low because I now have a range. And currently price dipped into the discount, but it's not convincing, I would say. So I won't still just I want this low to be taken out as liquidity. That's if price will do. I'll possibly buy from here, but I won't just buy because first of all I want to see price give me buy intent. If price fails to take out this low, yeah, price can still dump. Take after taking out internal liquidity, can still dump. I know I had this zone marked out to be taken out for like a while now. Price taking out the liquidity, and I wouldn't want to, be aggressive. I would say. So if price does not take out this low, maybe comes here or wherever it comes to, give me a sec. Wherever it gets to, maybe something like this, and gives me, a new buy structure. I'll possibly like just take my trade, and I'll be targeting just to this discount level. I won't say I'm now bullish on Euro USD, but internally Euro USD is bullish. But judging from the fact that our last leg was a sell leg, I'll want and wait for this high to be taken out. If this high gets taken out, then forget it. I'll literally be buying till this external high. This external high right here. I'll be buying till this external high gets taken out. So that'll be it on everything, I guess. Yeah. So like I said, once this supply here fails, I know that we are going for higher grounds and possibly news backed data will possibly be bullish on Euro USD. But for now, I will trade what the market shows me. So yeah, ciao. Goodbye. Actually, not goodbye. Bye bye, guys. Yeah.